Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. June 3rd, 2017, a big day in Major League Baseball history. As we covered yesterday, the first no hitter of the season thrown by number 36 of the Florida Marlins, exactly 36 weeks after the death of the Florida Marlins pitcher Jose Fernandez. Also came on the 1 year anniversary of the death of Muhammad Ali, who died in Phoenix. It was the baseball team from Phoenix that got no hit. If you missed that video yesterday, I'll link it in the description. By the end of the baseball day, there was a new record for all time. The first time 7 grand slams were hit in a single day. And that's a lot of grand slams. If you don't know what a grand slam is, that's when a home run is hit while the bases are loaded. So it scores 4 runs. The most points you can score on a single hit in baseball. Anyhow, I want to show you that this is further proof of how professional sports are scripted and rigged. Yesterday I covered this with the no-hitter. Now why are we getting a grand slam record on June 3rd, the 154th day of the calendar year? It's because it's the language of gematria. And remember, professional sports are scripted by the numbers, and you can only see the scripting if you know the language of gematria, which comes from Jewish mysticism, known as Kabbalah. And the reason for this is because if you go back through your history books, you'll see that professional sports across the world have all been established by the same group of individuals, the very organized, very industrious Zionist Jews who control world money, world government, world entertainment, and they do everything by the Kabbalah code because this is a way of life. Notice, in the language of gematria, grand slam sums to 154, just like Doubleday. If you don't know who Doubleday is, Abner Doubleday is who created American baseball, the Scottish Rite Freemason. All professional sports across the world, soccer, football, basketball, baseball, cricket, they've all been created by Masonry. And what is Masonry? Masonry is Judaism for the Gentiles, based in Kabbalah, based in Jewish mysticism, based in the Old Testament. In case you're new here, just real quick, let's talk about baseball and gematria. We'll just start with the word baseball. Notice, what you have up on the screen here are 4 methods, all based on the alphabetic order. This is the foundation of understanding gematria behind the English language. English ordinal is the alphabetic order. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to Z is 26. Reverse ordinal is Z is 1, up to A is 26. Reduction is using the alphabetic order by taking the principles of numerology and making each letter a single digit. So in full reduction, Z, for example, isn't 26. 26 is 2 plus 6 is 8. So Z is 8. You make every letter a single digit, then you add the word. Reverse reduction, the alphabetic order in reverse, and reduced as well. So if that's clear, notice, baseball, 54 in 2 of these methods. How many outs are in a complete baseball game? 9 innings, 3 outs per team, that's 54 total outs. Last year I guaranteed the Cubs would win the World Series in Game 7 on November 2nd, and I said the last pitcher you'd see for the Cubs was number 54. All of that was true. Their big season acquisition, the hardest throwing man in baseball. Remember, last year was the 108-year anniversary since the Cubs had won the World Series. There's 108 double stitches on a baseball. The Cubs hadn't been in the World Series since 45, Major League 45, like Wrigley, plus a number of other things, including Cubs. The date numerology of Game 1 was a date with 71 numerology. It was the first time in 71 years the Cubs had been in the World Series. I said from spring training, all scripted for the Cubs, just like the year before. I said the Mets would be in the World Series. They made it. You learn this code. You see how the games are rigged, scripted by the numbers. So, back to baseball. Notice also the gematria of 162. That's how many games are in a Major League Baseball season. It used to be 154, like Grand Slam, like Doubleday, like this big tribute on the 154th day of the year. They extended it to 162, and it's not hard to see why. Check out the gematria of Major League Baseball. 162, also 63. This big symbolic date, June 3rd. The pitcher's name, just put this up here for you. I forget his name already because I don't watch these sports anymore. I just decode them. Yesterday, the starting pitcher who got the first no-hitter, Edison Volquez, named gematria of 63, Miami 36. The date was June 3rd, written 3/6 or 6/3, again 36 weeks from the death of Jose Fernandez on September 25th. Major League Baseball 63, record grand slams on this date, first no-hitter, scripted. So, the 162. Let me give you one more 62. We need our Sumerian gematria. Check this out. MLB in Sumerian gematria, which is English ordinal times 6, 162 as well. And notice MLB is also 54. Don't overlook the 9, game of 9 innings. Look at how all of these numbers have numerology of 9. 9 is 9, 18 is 1 plus 8 is 9, 27 is 2 plus 7 is 9, 54 is 5 plus 4 is 9, 162 is 1 plus 6 plus 2 is 9, 9 innings in a complete game. It's undeniable that sports are scripted by the numbers. It shouldn't be possible for me to have any critics. I've been doing this since 2013, backing up the points that I've been saying are the case every single day. You know, my critics, they can't come up with a single argument to counter anything that I've proven. Zionist Jews work by this code. They create your fake news this way, and they script your sports right alongside them. Notice June 3rd was a huge day for news, even though it was the weekend. So that was baseball. What else is in people's mind is Game 2 of the NBA Finals, which will be today, June 4th, 2017. Last year, I guaranteed the Cavs would win the championship, beating the Warriors before the season began. The year before that, I said it would be Cavs and Warriors in the finals. This year, from the start of the season, I said it would be Cavs and Warriors in the finals. Today, June 4th, 1 year and 1 day since the death of Muhammad Ali's ex-wife comes out and says LeBron James is the Muhammad Ali of basketball. And I'll show you what's up with that quote. Has gematria of 76. The word master has gematria of 76 as well as 22. Muhammad Ali became Muhammad Ali at age 22. Of course, that number corresponds with basketball. But let's look at the rest of this. Why today are we hearing the ex-wife of Muhammad Ali saying this? A year ago when Muhammad Ali died, I said, here's further proof the Cavs are going to win the championship. This is a ritual sacrifice, a murder for the NBA Finals. Muhammad Ali became boxing champion in 64, the same year that Cleveland had last won a pro sports championship. Then remember the death of Kimbo Slice right after Muhammad Ali? Muhammad Ali dead at 74, born in 42. Kimbo Slice dead at 42, born in 74. Both fighters connected to Miami. And again, the Miami Marlins last year announced the cause of death for Muhammad Ali before anyone else. How did the Miami Marlins, not in Phoenix where Muhammad Ali was, know that he died before the people in Phoenix did? It's very possible that Muhammad Ali didn't even die last year. It's entirely possible that Muhammad Ali is alive right now. It's even possible that Muhammad Ali never had Parkinson's, if you can believe it. These people are actors. You know, don't be surprised if Muhammad Ali was shaking in front of the camera like a good actor for the big part of his life that you knew him as. He got Parkinson's at 42. And check this out. Today, June 4th, 2017, date with 47 numerology. They used to call Muhammad Ali the greatest. Gematria 47, just like how Muhammad equals 74. And watch my video from 2014 where I said we'll see Muhammad Ali pass at age 74. So many people get crucified at 74. Cross 74, Jesus 74, killing 74, Masonic 74, Jewish 74, Gematria 74. Jesus on the cross at age 33, Muhammad Ali died at age 74 on the 33rd parallel, And yesterday it was a 33-year-old pitcher who no-hit the team from Phoenix. Remember, no-hitter, 46, just like Phoenix. Not a coincidence. All scripting. So look, Muhammad Ali sums to 42 just like LeBron James, explaining these things a year ago. 42 stamped all over black people throughout history. Nigger 42, Slavery 42, Martin 42, Malcolm X 42, Jackie 42, Moses Walker 42, who played 42 games in white Major League, who's said to be the first black baseball player in white Major League according to MLB.com. With regards to Muhammad Ali changing his name to Muhammad Ali at 22, notice when you write out 22 it sums to 42. We just saw Derek Jeter, the 22nd jersey retired, number 2 for the Yankees at age 42. Shortstop equals 42, NYC 42, plus a whole lot more. And again, Muhammad Ali diagnosed with Parkinson's at 42. Then Kimbo Slice, dead at 42 right after him, born in 74. When you write out 42, don't forget, it sums to 74. There's 42 generations to Jesus in the Bible, 42, 74. The 42 laws of Ma'at from ancient Egypt about sin, 42. Jesus died for your sins. Who wrote that book? As a reminder, Muhammad Ali, boxing champion in 64, the year of the Civil Rights Act, which he was a face of. Boxer 64, Miami Beach 64, Civil Rights 64. So many people think these faces from the media and TV are heroes. Muhammad Ali is not a hero. He's a punk. Just like all these celebrities are punks. LeBron James is a punk. You know, all these people, they try to act like they're the good guy. These are the biggest losers on the planet. They go out and they participate in rigged sports for big salaries, selling out all the people who support them. Couldn't be any more despicable. Notice Miami Beach, where he became boxing champion, 64-leg boxer the year it happened. Miami Beach, also 46, like Parkinson's, like Louisville, like Phoenix, like no-hitter. This is where the no-hitter was thrown yesterday on the 1-year anniversary of his death. And here, meant to put this up too since we're talking about basketball. ESPN this morning, they have this story. This is the face of their game 2, Mike Brown. Why is Mike Brown, the former coach of LeBron for the Cavs, the face out of all the things they could put up here today? The story is about how he's still getting paid by the Cavs team through 2020, and that's not a coincidence. This is all sports theater. LeBron's former coach, the coach of the Warriors. Check this out. Talking about how he's cashing those Cavs checks still. Look at this. Mike Brown is 47 years old right now. This is the 47th season of the Cavs. Ohio equals 47 in gematria. Akron, Ohio equals 47. Remember LeBron, Steph Curry, and Nate Thurmond, all born in Akron, Ohio. Nate Thurmond used to wear the number 42. Nate Thurmond had his number retired with the Warriors and Cavs. The Warriors won the championship, then the Cavs. Then Nate Thurmond dropped dead 27 days after LeBron scored 27 in Game 7. Cavs are on the jersey, right? Cavs 27, fateful number. So anyhow, again, today's date, the date of Game 2, where they're making 47-year-old Mike Brown the big focus on the front page of ESPN. You know, couldn't be any more perfect, could it? And what this reader caught that's awesome is the score of Game 1 was 113-91. Add those points together, it sums to 204 like Oracle Arena, where the game happened. This man points out that if the Cavs win today, Game 2, their all-time playoff record will be 113-91. That's something else, isn't it? So if the Cavs win today, remember this. Remember this. I'm suspecting this series goes to Game 7. If the Warriors win today, and if the Warriors win Game 3 too, then we might see that sweep. That's a possibility, but I still think Game 7's likely. If Cavs win today, you can definitely expect that Game 7 narrative. But there it is, you know. rigged baseball, rigged basketball. Again, it's because the same group of people control it all. That's why last year when the Cavs were in the playoffs, the Cleveland Indians were playing the exact same teams from the same cities in the regular season that the Cavs were playing in the playoffs. Then the World Series with Cleveland began to start this season. Then this year, game 1 of the NBA Finals, Cleveland and Oakland were playing in baseball. Such an obvious script. I mean, you really have to be dumb to not get it, especially with a person like myself here spelling it all out for you, showing you how it all works. It's amazing how many people get mad at me because they hate the truth. So many people, they'd rather take it up the ass from these Zionist Jews with the lies and bullshit. To them, that's comforting. Having those Zionist Jew lies right up their ass. It's how they like it. A person like me comes around and says, man, having those Jewish dicks up your ass, that's not good for you. And then they start crying like little bitches. Oh, man. Some of them even have the audacity to call me a faggot in the comments. Look in the mirror. We know who the queer is. Here, this guy's laughing at you. This guy's laughing right at you. And just look how, pro sports, not only are they wasting everyone's time, just look at this shit. All of these stadiums are built with taxpayer dollars, and then billionaires come in and use the stadium and make all this money off the public. It's paid for with your taxpayer dollars. Then it's given to some billionaire, and then he charges you all this money to watch these rigged sports games. You want to take your family to the game? Your child wants some popcorn? Well, I hope you got $12 more in your pocket to buy some popcorn, which cost about 5 cents to pop. Oh, what, you want a hot dog? You want that early cancer hot dog at the game? What's that cost? You got to take out a second mortgage. What are we doing, people? What are we doing as a society? You know what we're doing? We're taking it up the ass, and we're giving it all back to the people who are raping us. And for anyone who thinks I'm off my rocker about what I said about Muhammad Ali and the fake shakes, I could get on TV and pretend like I have Parkinson's. I could do it. Send me some money. Send me some money. Let's watch Kevin Durant dribble tonight, huh? Kevin Durant down the court, huh? Okay, yeah, we already did that, Truth Seeker. I don't know what I got to do for these people, Someday I'll reach him. Someday I'll reach him. Muhammad Ali would never sell me out. Muhammad Ali doesn't give a fuck about you. None of these people do. Until next time.